Hello everybody, Sergeant Soldier here and you're back with How to Rust, and today we're making a return to another Byter's trap design. This one I'm calling Byter's collapsible bridge, and this one's actually really cool. So what I want you to imagine is that this wall right here is part of another large complex. A huge massive base, and this is the outer wall. And this is your bridge that spans from inside the base to outside the base. This is the only way in, let's imagine. And let's just say this is like 5 stories high. It's a lot easier for the recording for it to be 2 stories, but it very easily could be 5 stories. So from here, basically you enter into this tower here, climb to the top, go across the bridge, go back down again, and then you're in the base, right? So what makes this the trap? Well, I'll show you. We go up here, through there. Let's say that the raiders somehow manage to get on top of this bridge here. Easiest way in, right? If you'll notice, there's 2 lanterns sitting on these 2 floors. These are where these columns actually are. And on top of these columns is where the trap is. So check this out. Now, the lanterns are simply because it shows you which ones not to step on. And I'm going to try to do this right. So here we go. Check it out. Couldn't even make it halfway across. Like, I made it halfway and then fell straight down. There are landmines on top of these columns with twig roofs on it that when they're stepped on and walked over, the left side blows up the right side and causes the floors after that to all fall down. So you're saying, okay, so that's pretty easy. All you gotta do is climb back up and they'll be able to jump onto that wall there, right? Nope. Can't make that jump. I've tried a whole bunch of different combinations, different ways to do it. Crouching, sprinting, and jumping. It's just, you're not able to make it because 1, you keep hitting your head on the door. 2, it's too far. And then 3, because of the slant, it's going away from the door. See that? So when you jump, if you would make it, you'd slide right off the side. So another really cool thing about this is, for 1, the fact that they're not going to be able to get in. And more than likely, they just lost one of their raiders who probably had C4 on them. But 2, even if they didn't lose their raiders, you could still add to this. And by adding to this, I mean using floor spikes. You could very easily put a ton of floor spikes down here, like so. Just completely litter this area down here, right? Wouldn't be too difficult. And then that way, when they go ahead and fall off, I'll guinea pig this one. When they fall off, they're just going to start bleeding. And they're not going to be able to jump out. They're going to have to walk through all of this. And if it's thick enough, it's going to hurt. So you're probably wondering, Sergeant Solj, how do I do this? Well, it's fairly simple. For 1, the length of the bridge is completely up to you. Each bridge in between it needs to have 3 floors, because that is the max amount of floors that a landmine grouping, which for us it's going to be 3, 1, 2, 3. That's the max amount of floors that it'll take out. If you do anything more, 4 or 5 floors, it'll leave one of the floors behind. So, fairly simple. Let's try to see if we can find a nice open area. I'm going to find an open area. We'll be right back. Okay, we found ourselves a really nice area just a little ways down from our first build. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to get your build plan and you're going to start with the triangle foundation. This is going to be the center of the walkway. So from here, we're going to go out 1 on each side. Alright, see that? Then we do 1 more. This 1 more becomes our column. Just like that. Because remember I said there has to be 3 in between each column. So from there, we go 3 more out on both sides. And there's our 3 additional floors. Now, last but not least, you add 1 single layer of tower foundations, like that. And then put yourself a door there. That's the wall of the tower, like so. Do the same on this side. Wait, 1. Oh. Yeah, we're good. This way. Oh, our slope is off. That's okay. Did we do it the right way? Yeah, we did it the right way. So, add ourselves a door here, our wall there. And there you go. There's your basic footprint for the tower. You have 3 floors in between each one. Once you get the towers up and these 2 columns up, you can go back and remove these foundations. You no longer need them. As long as you have your columns and towers, you're ready to go. And then from there, you just build up however high you want to go. If you want to go even longer, let's say you want even more space, basically you just do these 3 foundations here, and then this one would be another column. And then 3 foundations, and then another column. However long you want it to be, you could just keep going. So with that, that's pretty much it for the collapsible bridge. According to Byter, he's used this one quite a bit in a lot of his designs, and it always works. Sometimes they raid the tower and get in, sometimes they don't. A lot of the times, he doesn't throw ladders in like I did in that build. He'll actually throw in layered floors so that they're able to jump up. That way they don't blow the door and not have a way to use the trap. Other times they'll actually tower up onto the bridge and then blow themselves up. So it's all pretty funny. From what he's explained, it's really simple and it's very useful. And because the floors are actually twig, it makes it very easy for vanilla players to use. As long as they have landmines and access to landmines, it's something that can be done. So, Sergeant Solj, this was How to Rust, and we're looking at another Byter trap design, Byter's collapsible bridge, and we'll see you in the next How to Rust video. Bye-bye! Thank you for watching How to Rust, a series for new players to the game of Rust. If you have any ideas for future episodes that could be useful to new players, please feel free to leave a comment in the comments section of this video.